back to my channel. So today is going to be the start of some holiday collections. I asked you guys on Instagram on a poll. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and watch my stories. So that's a great way that I've been doing little polls to see what you guys want to see next from me here on YouTube. So yeah, we're gonna do some holiday collections. I was actually gonna split it up more, but Tarte came out with so many holiday collections that we're just gonna do a full Tarte holiday collection review. Just like a slight review. I've never tried any of these products aside from one before. This is my first time unboxing it with you. I'm just gonna give you my thoughts here on what I think is gonna perform well, what I think is the best value in all of these, where you can get them, all of that good stuff. So I'm so excited. Love the holiday season, love holiday collections. Some of these companies come out with the most beautiful packaging, and I think they're so pretty. So let's jump in. Products. This is a $34 package. It retails for $60. This is called the Lip Contour. It's a lipstick and a lip gloss. That's super cute. This set comes with 4 different colors, and let's check them out. Here's your lipstick. Oh, I like the small size of this actually, because it gives a really nice, easy application. And then the other side, Trinket is the color. Oh, I guess it's called Trinket, the one product. And that is the gloss. It looks like here. Oh, so they differ in color a little bit. The gloss is a little bit warmer and the lipstick is a little bit cooler, as you can see. So we've got the lipstick here and then the gloss here. This is really pretty. I think I would prefer, this is just my personal opinion, I like glosses tend to be a little bit more on the sheer side and very glossy. They could have like a bunch of color in it, but I tend to like glosses a little bit more like this. But the consistency feels nice. The lipstick is kind of like a satiny finish and it's very pigmented. Here I just swatched a couple more. I really like this end one. This combination is in the color Quest. Really pretty. I'll probably wear this a lot. This is like totally my jam of colors. Next we have a bunch of blushes. This is now a $75 retail value, sold for $35. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shades. I love their Amazonian clay blushes. They're beautiful. They're pigmented enough that they go on very nicely without being, sometimes blushes when they're too pigmented, it's a little bit hard to blend. Like you stick the color and you're like, oh my God, it's a lot of color. So I like the formula of this. This is a little packaging, really pretty. And these are a nice size. This is a great size to travel with because they're not super huge, but you still get 1.5 grams. So you still get a decent amount of product. All right, and here I'm gonna get better at the swatching and try to put it on this side rather than this side. I always forget about that. But yeah, these are all of the colors here. So you can see you have a nice little variety. Sticking with some more blushes, this is the packaging of this little blush book. What is this called? A Blush Bazaar. So cute. And that is the packaging. So pretty. Again, I love the theme this year that they have going on. Let's see what's inside. Oh, this I really like. Okay, this is totally up my alley. I like things that are in one to also travel with. That's great if you just want to bring one with you, but if you can decide, like me, and want to bring everything with you, this is a great palette. The retail value of this is $150. Oh wow, and it's sold for $44. So that is a really good value, like a really, in my opinion, really nice value. And you have a ton of colors. You also have 2 highlight shades, I believe. Yes, this color, Whimsical, is a beautiful light toned gold, more like champagne. It's not that gold, it's more of a champagne. And then this highlight right here is in the color Worthy, and it's your pearly white color. This palette too, you do have a little bit more variety than the first one. It has a pretty significant color range for blushes, and it's nice it has this little separator so you don't get any of the blushes all mixed up, and it just closes nice up like that. Next up we have their famous Maracuja oil. I love this oil, and this is a big boy. This is 3.4 fluid ounces. I'm not exactly sure what the original is, but this is a big boy. And this is the little different packaging here for this. Oh, and the bottle itself is a little bit different too. That's really pretty. This, if you've never used this before, you use this, you could do it in the daytime as well, or in with your makeup if you want your makeup to be a little bit more dewy. It's a multitasking skincare oil. It's cold pressed with maracuja superfruit, rich brightening vitamin C, which is great, as fatty acids. It helps firm, soften, hydrate without clogging pores. I love this product, and this is a big guy, so this is gonna last me a long time. Wow, they have a lot of blush. I actually didn't even know what any of these were, and I've been actually trying to stay off Tarte's Instagram page, not to look, because I wanted to be surprised when I was opening these up. So this is another blush. Is this a trio? What is this? No, there's 4 different blushes here. This is the Delight palette. This is what the outside of this is. Oh, so nice. Oh, and you can totally see yourself in the back. Solid, sturdy palette. They did not skimp on the packaging here. Ooh, this color Grace is really pretty. It's like a peachy pink. You guys know I like peachy pink blushes with a little tiny fine like golden hue in it, and those are them swatched. This one, the shade range isn't quite as great. If you like this sort of tones of blushes, I would definitely go with this one, because they're all similar. They actually look more similar swatch than in the pan. This is definitely different, and this is has the same sort of tone, but it has a gold sparkle. But this one and this one, very similar to me. What did I say? $116 retail value, and this is sold for $39. This looks like eyeshadows. Yeah, it's an eyeshadow. Oh, it has like a little bit of everything in this palette. This is a wow. This is a $411 retail value for $49. That is insane. It feels really heavy, like there's a lot of stuff in it. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, so this is the packaging here, and then if you just press it, I can't probably, oh yeah, no, I guess I did do it. Oh, these just open up. You have a blush, 2 blushes. It looks like a contour, a highlighter. It has a 2 lip paints, eyeliner, and a mascara. This is like a all-in-one basically. And this is also going to be great for travel because it has everything that you need. And let's swatch some of these colors. This is a really pretty palette. It definitely has a lot of warm tones, and it has a lot of cool tones. It's not just a warm tone or a cool tone palette. Ooh, and this black, I always can tell, like when I swatch a black, if the palette, that's not always the case. Sometimes when the palette has a dark shade, I'll swatch it first, like a really close to black. I'm like, oh, this might be a good palette. And then sometimes it's not always the case. But a lot of times it has the palette, if they're black is in it or really dark shade and it's strong and rich and vibrant, and the formula is similar across the board, then it's usually a good palette. This is probably my favorite collection so far to date, because there's so many beautiful colors and variety, and really such a great price point. If you pick one of them so far, in my opinion, this is my favorite. The formula feels really very creamy, highly pigmented. I really like this, my favorite so far. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Yes. Oh, and that is the Magic Star palette, it's called. This next one here looks like also a all-in-one type of palette. The retail value on this is $386, and you purchase it for $48. So another crazy good value. Oh my God, this packaging, I can't. I'm gonna say this packaging and really cute, probably. Way too much. Oh wow, this is a big mirror. It closes all the way up here, and then you just pull it out like that. I would probably, in my opinion, lean towards the other palette. There is some really pretty shades in here as well. I think for a palette all in one, the other palette is probably the way to go if that's what you're looking for. And then in here, you do have a blush, a highlighter, bronzer. The highlight shade is a very, very, almost like an ivory color. It's very bright in color. It doesn't look like it's super reflective, but it's going to give you a very bright highlight. If you are tan or anything darker than that, I would say that this highlighter is not going to work for you as a highlighter, probably more for your eyes. So take that into consideration if you are looking to purchase these or any of these. One last look at this guy. Let's stay in this theme. This is another all-in-one. I forgot to mention also, some of these products are available, all of them will be available on Tarte, and some of them are available at Sephora, and some of them are available at Ulta. I will insert probably these cards that actually just came in the PR packages. I'll put at the end of the video the prices and where each palette is from. I think that'd probably be easier for you guys. And this one is called the Treasure Box Collector's Set. This is $59. It does not say on the packaging what the value is, but I'm guessing it is a good value because it feels really heavy. This one opens kind of like a door, and there's magnets on each side so it closes nice and securely. You guys are totally seeing this before I even am, so let me flip it over so I can give my thoughts. And, ooh, oh yeah, it smells good. I don't know, does this say anything about it smelling good? I didn't see anything, but it does. It smells kind of like a chocolatey. This palette, ooh, this one might be my favorite now. This is really pretty. So we have 2 bronzers, or maybe a bronzer and a contour, it looks like. 2 blushes, a highlight. We have the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, the Sex Kitten liner. Actually, I've never tried that liner. I'm excited to try that. And then a little mini Tartist lip paint. Oh my god, it smells so good. So these colors of the eyeshadows range more in the neutral, and then they have some really beautiful lots of different color greens, which that's really pretty. Again, it does have, like, I guess warm and a little bit cool, but it's more warm tones, a lot of your beautiful brown colors, a lot of great transition shades, some sparkly ones, and then transition this beautiful green colors. All right, so I take it back. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette that they have come out with. This is so beautiful. Again, my swatches are all over the place, but you guys can get the gist. Beautiful colors. I love this palette. Really beautiful shade range. And the only bummer, in my opinion, with this palette, and this is total personal preference, is the highlighter shade is not as in your face as some of the other ones. Like, it definitely has a bronzer and a contour shade. You have your nice warm color, and this does have a little bit of a sheen, it looks like, and then you have your little bit of a cooler contour color. So that I really like. This is my only miss, and that's just for me because I like my highlight to be a lot more blinding. But all in all, I really like this palette, especially all of the eyeshadows are just stunning. Ooh, this is really cool too. This is called the Buried Treasure eyeshadow palette. It's $36. It does not tell me retail value. This is a really cute little setup. These feel very velvety, I guess I would say. And there we have on the back of my hand here a couple of swatches. This is very, like I said, velvety, and the shades are more shimmery and satin. I don't really see, is this one matte? Okay, I guess there is one. It looks like one matte shade, 2 matte shades, but there's a lot of sort of satiny finish colors, which is really pretty. It has a nice big mirror as well, and that's that guy. Oh, and some of these actually available at Macy's and not Sephora and Ulta. I just realized that. We have 2 different brush sets here. One is called the Artful Accessories. That's this guy. And then this one right here is the set called Treasure Tools. The Artful Accessories first. This is a $144 retail for $44. I really like that it comes with this container here because you could, this is exactly where you could store it. This is where I'm going to store it. It's super cute. I don't think, other than the Tarte, like the flat top buffer, I forget what it's called, but I really like that brush. I don't think I've tried any other brushes from them. This is a lot for your face and maybe eyeshadow. I would probably personally use this as a highlighter. I like to use brushes that are very small and precise, especially for that really high point of your cheek. I like using brushes like this. They feel nice. This feels a little bit denser than I would like. This one is the Treasure Tools. This also retails at $44. This set I would prefer. The brushes feel, aside from this one, because I would use this as like a densely packed brush, I like the way that this one feels better, just like the density of the brushes. And this is like a nice little contour brush for like that nice deep contour set right here, like when you want to put the darkest. I like that brush. I think I will like that brush just from the feeling of it. And then this one you definitely could use, again, you could use it as the high point, or you could also use this as an eyeshadow brush. This feels like it would be a nice eyeshadow brush. So out of the 2 sets, I would pick this one. I think this one is thought out a little bit better. I like this one a lot, actually. On to some lippies. This is a $120 retail value for $42. And it has a bunch of lippies. These are called Lippy Lingerie. Oh, I was saying lippy already, and it's actually called Lippy Lingerie. You know what? I think I tried these. Maybe I did. Did they have something like this back in the day with Tarte or something similar? Or maybe this is new? I'm not sure, but I want to say that I've used something like this from Tarte before, but nothing recent. So let's see. They smell like nothing, which is not a bad thing. Sometimes I'd rather no smell than smelling disgusting. Okay, so this is a lip tint. That's what it is, a lip tint. And let's swatch. Oh, this is really pretty. This is a beautiful berry color right there. And it is a lip tint, but it is very highly pigmented. It's not just like a wash of color. Those are the 5 of them swatched. So I haven't worn these yet, but from the feeling of it, I think I'm gonna like these because they have like a nice slight sheen to them, and they don't feel like they're going to slip. Sometimes lip tints are too slippery. I don't know what better word to describe it, but they don't really stay on the lips, but these don't. They almost go on feeling very velvety rather than what I would think like a lip tint would be like. So these I really like as well, and I actually really like all of the colors. There's not a color that I wouldn't wear in this set. Ooh, what's this? The Tarteist Lip Bling Top Coat in Tinsel. I don't know if I have any information on that. That's weird. I'll try to find it or see if it's in another paper that I have, but ooh, okay, first of all, look at the packaging. Hey, it's so blingy. This looks beautiful. Let's see what this looks like swatched. This is like your beautiful, it's like a very, it's a yellowy gold, but it has these beautiful, very light pink sparkles as well in it. It's really a full of dimension. I love this color. This is going to be beautiful on top of a nude lip, like just right in the center, or even like a pink lip because it has those very fine pink sparkles. I don't know if this will show up on camera, the reflex, but it's really very beautiful. I like this a lot. Right, and the last thing from Tarte, there was one more thing I have, but I already used it, and it's the highlighter. It's beautiful. It's in one of my drawers. I can't find it right now, but there is a really beautiful highlighter in that collection, and it applies beautifully. Tarteist Glossy Lip Paints on the top, and then the lip paints on the bottom. And this is a $64 retail value for $36. If you guys like the versatility of layering your glosses with your lip paints, then you'll probably like this. So here you have your, oh, this is really cool. Okay, so you could split this up as a gift. I really like when companies do this. So you could buy this if you're looking to purchase it for gifts. You could buy this together, and then you could give it separately if you'd like. There is actually a to and from. It's so shiny and reflective. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, a to and from on the back of each of these. So that's really a nice touch. I'm not sure if this is a new product from Tarte. I've never tried any of the Tarteist Glossy Lip Paints. I've never seen them. That doesn't mean anything. I don't know every product, but I've never seen them. And they're more like, I guess a little bit like Anastasia's formula, a little bit, meaning that they're very pigmented. Like it's like a lipstick, but that's glossy. It's that sort of formula. And these colors are gorgeous. This red right here is calling my name. It's such a beautiful red. Then here against it, you can see you have your coordinating lip paints, which I love that. So if you want a nice color that's going to last, like a liquid, their lip paints are a liquid lipstick, that's what they are. So if you want like a nice matte lip for the longevity, but you like a little bit of shine, this is great because you just put this just very slightly over it, and you'll have the longevity of a lip paint, a matte lip paint with some glossiness over it. Alright guys, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up, and I'll know to do some more holiday collections. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you later. Bye guys.